Folks, welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about the summer, what I see for the sets. Of course, we're going to go over our Excel spreadsheets and why I see what I see. But today is really going to be going over what sets I'm seeing opportunities in, and really just going down the line. Not all the sets, but we're going to go into where I see some prices dropping. Since it is summertime, a lot more people are on vacations. They're not spending money on Pokemon, and so it's affecting a lot of the market. Or it's mainly just stagnant or dropping just a little bit. And this is a perfect time to get deals. A lot of people are wanting to sell. A lot of business owners, they need people to sell to. And if a majority of their sellers are on vacation or spending their money elsewhere, they are needing or they're needing to sell. And so they're going to sell at a discount. So let's get right into it. We are going to show the numbers today. We'll start with the first three. Scarlet Violet Base, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames. I'm not really seeing too much of an opportunity as the there's just not much that I personally don't invest into any of these. I would love to have a Paldea Evolved booster box, but I just don't see the investability. Um, Other than the cards inside are very hard to grade. With like the whole set overall of Paldea Evolved is everything is just hard to grade. So that is a reason why it would grow. I'm not seeing it go too crazy. I don't know when it would hit $1,000. I just don't see the future for that one. I wasn't in really investing during that time, so can't really can't really preach to it. But 151. So what we're seeing is the total value. The total value of 151 is dropping, which I think is all the Gen ones. They're mainly like older. I would say older people, and they've been around longer. And those people are mainly spending their money on vacations, right? And so I think that is affecting 151. I think once summer is over and everything's back into swing, I think 151. I think it'll jump up again. That'll be the same time others, most things will go up as well, but I think a lot more of the people who collect the Gen ones and 151, they're going to be back in swing, and they're not going to be spending their money on vacation or their kids as much. So, but the pack price is going up. So it's $29 for a 151 pack, but the total value is dropping. So I just thought that was interesting and weird. If y'all know anything on that, please let me know in the comments. Paradox Rift, very steady. Tempo Force as well. Paldean Fates doing really good, sitting at that 3,000. The Bubble Mew is over 1,000. Really good card. Not too much movement here though. Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade. So this is where everything started kind of going crazy. Probably around it's like Twilight Masquerade to Surging Sparks is when things started to heat up. And Twilight Masquerade, I think, is a phenomenal set. I think the cards inside are beautiful. I think the booster box, I think it definitely has opportunities to go up to $500. So there's definitely opportunity there. Something that I am actually looking into purchasing is some Twilight Masquerade. I did sell them a couple months ago. I sold all my Twilight Masquerade, which I sold them really because the boxes that I had weren't the crispiest boxes. They were the wrapping on them were a little loose, and so I just I got the full value of it. But this is the cards inside of Twilight Masquerade. I think this is a great set, honestly. I think there's a lot of growth that can happen with these cards. Chansey, EVs in it. The Greninja, I think, is better than the Chaos Rising, or yeah, the Chaos Rising one. And the Perrin and the Growlithe together. Really cool combo. Tatsugiri. And all the Ogre Pawns. I know not many people are fans of the Ogre Pawns, but I actually, since I play in tournaments and have experienced the Ogre Pawns, I actually do like them. I do enjoy uh, some Ogre Pawn gameplay. But I definitely think that Twilight Masquerade is going to be a lot better than Chaos Rising. Let me show you guys the cards really quick in Chaos Rising. Just because I don't see what's happening with Twilight Masquerade happening here. I just don't think there's a lot of just chaser cards, honestly. Like, or chaser Pokemon is what we're looking for. Because really, the Greninja, which has been dropping, I know it just came out, but like, there's just not really a like this one actually. The Durgaggle looks really cool in person. One of my good buddies, my financial advisor, actually, he pulled this. He came to one of our pre-releases, and he pulled that at the pre-release. So really cool. I am going to get the Surfing Beach card in a PSA 10 eventually. I really like the beach scene. I think stadiums are cool too. They always have a good, just interesting sceneries, which I like. But other than that, Chaos Rising not too crazy. But we will get to more Chaos Rising later. So yeah, Twilight Masquerade definitely a move. Definitely something that I'm looking to get is the booster boxes. Just because I think the total value is high enough and it has the cards in there that are worthwhile, and so I think it's a good opportunity to hold some for at least a little bit. But looking for crispy boxes rather than my loose wrapping boxes. Surging Sparked moving up as well. I'm not recommending to buy it just yet. I don't. It's hard actually. Let's look at the cards within Surging Sparks. So this is the set. This is what we're basically investing into. But it's basically these like 3 cards, and I guess the gold Pikachu as well. Um, but I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't see too crazy of things. I think it's going to be just a mid set, honestly. I know it does have Pikachu in there, but I guess time will tell. Prismatic Evolutions, of course. If you're not getting into this, you're probably not investing into anything. So invest into Prismatic Evolutions if you're not. Journey Together, not touching Journey Together. Journey Together, it's everything about Journey Together is just terrible. Not getting into it at all. I know the box topper for the booster box is it has a very low gym rate. So I mean, if that's something that you were into, then can definitely look into that. I do like the low pop things or the cards. I think low pop is good because there's just not as many people that can get it, and so there's a premium there for that. Destined Rivals, I think Destined Rivals right now is a perfect time to get in. Destined Rivals at 570 a booster box and 170 in ETB. I think you can definitely get deals on Facebook Marketplace or your Discord groups looking for these. A lot of people, when they see their product moving down, they freak out and want to sell, and so this is the perfect time for you to take that opportunity to get an extra deal out of it. And it's something I think Distant Rivals is a phenomenal set. I think it's going to do really well over time, and so definitely highly investing into it. Definitely worthwhile, I would say. So if you can get any of these, you're gonna want to try and pick them up. I think people are just seeing Destined Rivals sealed go down, and they're wanting to get deals. I mean, the ETB was at over 200, booster box over 600. Now $30 is a couple lunches that you saved, right? Since you just waited. So now is definitely a good opportunity. Black Bolt and White Flare. Black Bolt and White Flare. This is what has been moving the absolute most. We're at 4,500 for total value for Black Bolt and around 4,000 for White Flare. About a couple months ago, those were like halved, and so the cars inside. I honestly want to go to them and show you guys the cards for Black Bolt and White Flare. Like the first page, it's just looking really nice. I like having on multiple over $50 cards in the set, so it's actually worthwhile per pack. Right now it's like $14 per pack, but Victini, Zekrom over 500, really good. You got 2 over $200 cards that aren't gold cards in Mega Evolutions. This one's funny. The Dweeble, I didn't know this one was $65 actually. That's funny. But yeah, the set overall, very nice. I do enjoy all of the set and everything. Like there's so many IRs that are just over $20, right? So you just can get your pack. You can get really the price of your pack back that you paid for $14, which which I like. I like having that. Now is the time to rip if you haven't already, right? I think it's only going up from here, but yeah, very beautiful. Love black and white. That is when I kind of grew up. That is what was out, black and white. My first pack was Crystal Guardians. Actually, it was my first pack. My earliest pack that I ever opened was that. So yeah, highly recommend the ETBs for Black Bolt White Flare. Definitely still think they're a play. They're just moving up right now, and I think you can definitely the deals out there for Black Bolt White Flare. I don't think there's that many people selling Black Bolt ETBs at 180. I still don't think people know the movement of these things. So definitely look for deals on Facebook Marketplace for these. There's definitely got to be local people around you that can make this happen. Mega Evolution, not touching, trying to sell. I've got a couple more booster boxes that I'm looking to get rid of. I think I'm going to be trading some for Pitch Black. I have a deal going down for Pitch Black booster box cases. So I'm going to be selling some 151 ETBs and Mega Evolutions booster boxes for trade for Pitch Black. That is a play that's happening with me right now. Phantasmal Flames, the Charizard in there. It's like 860 or something like that, something crazy. Still insane, but that's where I mean, the booster box is going down. So it was at like 460, 470. Now we're down to 440. I think you can definitely get 420 for the booster box for Phantasmal Flames. Just hit people up. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace is your friend. You're going to want to use and utilize the people on Facebook Marketplace, create groups, have people. That's the best way that you can get product and move it. And I think it's good to build relationships with people that are in the hobby and investment space that you're doing as well. So definitely recommend getting on the Facebook Marketplace and kind of getting plays when you're looking for it. Ascended Heroes, summertime's been hitting. Like I said, a lot of I would say not all of them, but I would say a lot of things are staying stagnant right now, and I think they're going to be stagnant for another 2 months once school gets back in play. But Ascended Heroes kind of dropping too. We're at 470 a PC ETB and 170 just a regular ETB. Definitely think you can get 150, 160 for the ETB, and PC ETB I haven't really touched, honestly. I sold all mine already because I mean, why not? Just take the profits now. But definitely some movement for that. And Perfect Order, Perfect Order not touching. Really hard to sell. And there's just no point because the cards inside are just kind of dog water. Like, there's just nothing here other than like the Pokepad for play, because I do play in tournaments, and I enjoy, playing Dragapult. Dragapult right now is a top deck. Definitely recommend. Dragapult Dusknor is amazing. Love to play that. So Chaos Rising. Wanted to say this. I'm not agreeing with the ETB price, right? So I have a case of ETBs and some loose ETBs as well. I don't believe that they're going to be $75 because Journey Together is like one of the worst sets, and it has like $120 card in it, and Chaos Rising has a $250 card in it, and so I think the Chaos Rising is going to get to like 140, and once it gets to 140, I'm planning to sell. Which I think the booster box price will go up as well. It's probably hit like 300, maybe like 275, just like Journey Together. Once it hits around Journey Together numbers, I'm gonna be dumping Chaos Rising. That is my play for Chaos Rising right now. I just think there's a move. So definitely, I'm gonna highlight this actually. Yeah, I think $75 for any ETB right now is amazing. Except for Perfect Order, I just people have had it in their brains that Perfect Order is a terrible set, and so I don't see much movement coming from here. I don't think it's like Shrouded Fable at all, since Shrouded Fable is a specialty set, so a little different. But yeah, once Couch Rising, I think it's definitely going to move up. I think people like Greninja. enough to where this will be more towards Journey Together. So just keep an eye out for that. And Pitch Black, we are Pitch Black. We're kind of waiting for. I really hope that the Darkrai. I really need the Darkrai to stay above $500. If it does do that, the booster box will do well. If it doesn't do that, then I'll be probably waiting until the case moves up a little bit, and then I'll probably dump the case to get, either more prismatic or more Ascended Heroes, Black Bull, White Flare, Destined Rivals. That's my play, or maybe even Twilight Masquerade. Um, Another fact that I came across was Prismatic Evolutions in January and Ascended Heroes in January, right? So we get like a year to basically once Prismatic goes up, we're going to dump Prismatic, and then we're going to dump it into Ascended Heroes. So came across that, but this is the breakdown of what I'm seeing, what I'm doing. And so if y'all have any questions or want to know any more of what I'm doing, please reach out to me, put it in the comments. Happily going to answer. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and subscribe if you haven't.